I am basically Jen, and welcome to my channel. Hello everyone, I thought I would have a little bit of fun today, and maybe you guys would like to have a little fun with me. I did create a list of FiGPiN milestones or goals or whatever you would like to call them. I did create like 3-category list of stuff, and I did also create 2 different bingo games, I guess, that I'm going to be posting on Instagram sometime after I post this video. So if you want to play, go share this in your story, show how many bingos or whatever you can get. There's no prize for actually getting a bingo, it's just something fun if you wanted to do that. So check out my FiGPiN.collector Instagram to find it on there. I'll share that and I'll put it in my highlights for whenever you see this. Feel free to tag me because I would absolutely love to see what you get, and definitely feel free to do your own video of this sort because I absolutely love watching other people's FiGPiN videos, and I really think that there should be more people making them. Alright, so the first category is literally just like the pin and the collecting of itself. Like you don't need the app to get any of these, so you literally just need to buy the pin to mark off any of these. I did ask for some input on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for everyone that commented on any of those. The first goal is like completing a set, completing a series, like having all of a set, like collecting all of the Dragon Ball or all of the My Hero or all of the Marvel or all of anything. I have done that. I am technically complete on Dragon Ball. I do want to get some duplicates, but I'm complete on Dragon Ball. I'm almost complete on My Hero, and then I am complete on Disney. I have done that. Check mark for me. The next one is getting all the FiGPiNs. All of them. Like, wow. If you're doing that, you are like a FiGPiN god, okay? You are goals. I cannot do that. I just can't do that. So that is not something, that is an X for me. Go you if you can do that. You were awesome. Getting a prototype. A prototype doesn't have a serial number on the back. I think that's like the general rule of thumb, the difference between a prototype and an AP. So a prototype is before serial numbers were made, which I do have. I did randomly get one off buying Mercari, so I do have a prototype. Finding a chase or rare in the wild, which I have not done that. I would love to do that. I haven't found any of the chases. I know there's not a ton of chase variants, but I think it'd be cool to get that, to find one of those in the wild as opposed to just buying it off eBay or buying it in a bundle from a store. Like, I feel like that's kind of cheating. That is an X for me. And the last one in this category is getting a grail at retail. Does it count if you got it before it was a grail, or does it have to be deemed a grail before you get it for retail? Because I have gotten grails before FiGPiN exploded in popularity. If that counts, then I've gotten a grail on clearance. I got the Best Buy Goku when it was on clearance. So if that counts, then yes. If it has to be considered a grail before that, I have not done that. And the next ones involve the app. Everything on this list involves putting it into the app, which is like a subcategory of collecting FiGPiNs because it's not necessarily to do with the pin itself. It's more about the serial number and its effects in the app. So the first one is finding a number 1, which I have not done, but I do have multiple number 4s. And finding the last sequence of a pin. And I have done that. My Spider-Man Noir is number 1500 or 1500, so I have done that. I added this one just for fun, but finding any sort of fun or meaningful number in the sequences, like your favorite number or a number that's important to you. Like a number that is important to me is 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have that one. It'd be super cool to find it, but I was able to find the number 666. My husband told me I had to sell it. I didn't do that. So that's a fun number to have found, a number that has a meaning to it. All right, here is a big one for some people, the first unlock. I do have 10 first unlocks, but that is only because I have been around for a while, so I was putting them into the app before the huge rush of people, so I was able to get a few more of those. And then taking that a step further, getting first unlock on an exclusive, whether it's a con exclusive, a store exclusive, something that has a little bit more exclusiveness to it than a common would be, and I have done that. I was the first to unlock the Thanos chase, and I was first to unlock the San Diego Comic-Con Rose Goku. Get an AP. I do have an AP, so that is a check. Get a complete set of APs. So like you get a set or an entire small series of them, like getting all of the Toy Story set or all of the Incredible set or the Princess set, or maybe all of the Dark Souls or all of like the Overwatch pins in an AP set. Like having an entire set of APs, which I don't have. I only have one AP, but it would be super cool to get more than just the one AP. But I'm also not going to go out of my way and spend a ton of money for an AP. So hopefully in any of these mystery boxes I get, I will win an AP through that. But other than that, I'm not going to be buying any APs. And also finding an AP in the wild, like say you buy a pin somewhere random and it just so happens to be an AP. I've seen that happen to a couple people, and obviously that is super exciting, and I would love to have that happen to me, and as I'm sure everyone would like to have them happen to them, but that hasn't happened yet. But my fingers are crossed. That'd be way cool to think you're buying a normal one and just finding out it's an AP. And then the last one in the app category that I have on this list is having over 1 million FiGPiN power. And I have done that, but I have been collecting for a while, and I do have a lot of decent scores from being in the app a little bit earlier than everyone else was. And then the last category is just some really random, has nothing really to do with the pin itself at all kind of category. The first one is to meet the FiGPiN team. A lot of people have at the cons, and I did. I met them at New York Comic Con last year, which was super cool. And the next one is meet other collectors, to actually meet them in person, not just through the internet, which I haven't done, but I would really like to someday, like going to a con and like meeting up and meeting a bunch of other collectors would be really cool. The last two are just some sort of like random FiGPiN items that I felt like adding to this list. The first is the t-shirts, which I do have one. I got it off of eBay a couple months ago, and I'm very happy that I did because I love it. I wish I had more than just the one because I think they are awesome, and I am obviously obsessed with FiGPiN, so I mean, I want all of the FiGPiN shirts. All of them. And then the next one is to get the lanyard. I would love to get the lanyard. I've watched a couple on eBay, but I just didn't want to spend that much money for it at all. I think it'd be really cool to have the lanyard and have the little GameStop tag that went with it that held a FiGPiN. I think that'd be so cool to display. I would love to add it. I'd probably put it in that little gap right there. It would be amazing. Maybe someday I will actually decide to get it, but for now I don't have it. So yeah, that is it for the list that I have right now. Definitely go through this, check off everything that I put down in your own video. I definitely want to come back to this and say like a year and like reassess where I am, maybe add some more goals, or maybe I can check off some of the ones that I wasn't able to this time. Definitely check out the bingos that I made on Instagram, play around with it. I would love to have someone play with me. It would be amazing. I just want to say thank you so much for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about it or any sort of ideas that you would like to see. Check out my social media. I have a few Instagrams if you want to check those out and see the rest of my collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Goodbye. Mwah.